Hey everyone, I'm Mollywood and welcome to the CNET Mailbag, the show where we let you in on the wacky, wild, and wonderful email that we get from viewers like you. And we also try to answer some questions about CNET or other stuff. Let's dive on in. Lane and others were sad, as I predicted, about the passing of Today in Tech History. Lane said, "While I was excited to learn that you will now be doing Mailbag once a week, as a history teacher, I was saddened to learn that you will no longer be doing Today in Tech History. Could you tell me where you got all your tech history tidbits so that I can continue to follow them?" Well, Lane, we mostly used Wikipedia for that show. It has a very cool feature that shows you historic events by date. So if you go to wikipedia.org and just search for a date, let's say you type in August 12th, you'll see that that's the date Cleopatra committed suicide, the patent for the sewing machine was issued, and the first communication satellite launched. It's a lot of fun. And I think you just tricked me into doing a little mini episode. Okay, moving on, a helpful tip for MRE617 who asks, "Hi Molly and everyone else at CNET.com. I was wondering why I cannot get AIM on my BlackBerry Curve from Verizon. Is there anything I can do to get around this?" Well, MRE617, the internet says that Verizon charges you to use AOL Instant Messenger, but they also recommend downloading BJive, which combines all your Instant Messenger clients into one and works on your BlackBerry. While we're being helpful, Jerry had this question about CNET TV. "Many CNET TV videos contain important and helpful information and would serve as a great reference for later review. Is there a way to download certain how-to videos?" Good question, Jerry. For newer videos, you can download them if you're watching them at cnettv.com. You'll see that there's a little download link right there. Click it, and it keeps our helpful tips forever. Glad you like them. All right, a couple of comments for me. Cletus says, "Here's a question that I've always had. How do you keep the fake smile at the end of a vid? Do you think about raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, brown paper packages tied up in strings? Just saying, every time I try to do this, I end up looking like a complete moron." What makes you think it's fake, Cletus? I love my job. See? And Eric writes in about last week's show, "Mollywood looked amazing. Nowadays, she looks very young. She could pass in her early 30s. Eric, remember when we talked about Wikipedia a minute ago? Well, I'm in there and my birth date is correct, so maybe next time before you send an email like this, you could check it and discover that I am in fact in my early 30s. And then your email could be construed as a compliment and not like a poisonous dagger that's inserted right into my heart. Thank you. And finally, a return of one of my favorite segments. Are you high right now? "Dear CNET, why the hell in prize fight Gates versus Jobs? Brain Tong said about Hannah Montana, put the Beatles in the future because Hannah Montana is dirty and goth." From Will the Pill. And on that note, sorry, Miley. And that's it for this week, everyone. Keep that feedback coming. Mailbag@cnet.com or send me a postcard, 235 2nd Street, San Francisco, California, 94105. See you next time.